Hello, everybody, and welcome to Friday Focus. I got to thinking, sisterhood is really everything, isn't it? It's needed for us to share, it's needed for our health, and most importantly, it's needed for our healing. Basically, we need to lift each other up and accept each other for who they are. And when I first started this podcast, it just kind of suddenly arrived in my psyche that I wanted to do this. I really started to question, and a lot of people asked me the same, why in the heck are you doing this? Why a podcast? Why are you spending your time interviewing people? And the funny thing is, I did almost all of my interviews up to this point, which would be about 20 now. I did all of these in my bedroom closet. Yep, in my bedroom closet. And I'm kind of wondering, could you tell? The thing is, we started a kitchen remodel in June. Supposedly, it was a small project, which mushroomed into a bigger and bigger and bigger project, like most things do. And now it's January, and supposedly at the end of this week, it should be completely done. Everybody out of the house, everybody gone. The thing is, I'm gone too. I'm not even at my house right now. I'm sitting at a kitchen table surrounded by 3 dogs with my fingers crossed, hoping they don't get into a barking frenzy like they often do. But the thing is, things don't always work out as we have planned. And the one thing that I know is that that's okay. You really have to learn to go with the flow because God knows life throws softballs at you all the time. And typically, things always work out in the end. So back to my podcast. I have interviewed some amazing women from all different walks of life. It's incredible. I've interviewed people as a woman who later in life became an integrated health physician to young women that are meditation experts. The thing is, I love to learn, and boy, have I learned so much, and I hope you have too. I'm here to lift up my guests, to lift them up as high as I can, and hope that together with this journey, we'll all learn things from each other. I think it's important. It's important to learn, and it's important to learn from each other. So today is my Friday focus. It's my time with you to share some information and hopefully lift you up too. Earlier this week, I did a presentation for a women's group that actually is based out of London. And even though the presentation was pretty in-depth, there are 4 key, tips or strategies I wanted to share with you today that I shared with them this past week. And I hope they'll be helpful because these tips are really easy ways to fortify your day. And by fortify your day, I mean with increased energy and renewed strength. And I think that's really what we all want when it all comes down to it. So the other thing that I wanted to share is a free giveaway I have for you. And I will discuss that a little bit as I go through tweak number 2. But first, let's start with tweak number 1. Are you ready? So let's do this. When you get up in the morning, the number one thing you should do before you do anything else, well, maybe after you go to the bathroom, is make sure you drink 20 to 30 ounces of purified water before you do anything else. Drink it every single day. And if it helps you, pour the water ahead of time and keep it by your bedside. Whatever works, right? And why purified water? Well, the bottom line is our liver has to detoxify the water in our system anyways. So why not drink purified water so your liver doesn't have to work so hard? But why do we need all this water in the morning? I mean, we just woke up, right? It's not like we were just exercising. But the funny thing is, we lose moisture in our body just by breathing at night. When we sleep, we've been asleep for 7 to 8 hours. Oftentimes we're breathing through our mouth. We are getting dehydrated, ladies. So what does this cause? It causes us to feel hungry when we wake up, maybe even in a mental fog, or muscle crampy, your joints are aching. You wake up in low energy even though you just woke up. And oh my gosh, let's not even talk about your dry skin. And what you do first thing in the morning sets the tone for the rest of your day. So when you start with a healthy habit, you're more likely to make better decisions throughout the day. So wouldn't that be great just to start your day with a huge, fresh glass of filtered water? What a way to start the morning. My tip number 2, and this is where the freebie comes into play, is get at least 30 grams of fiber a day. Yep, 30 grams. Fiber fills you up. It cleans out your digestive system. If you feel a little bloated in your midsection, this is a perfect way to get rid of that. And it's critical for your health. Try to eat at least 5 grams every single time you put something in your mouth. There's all sorts of high fiber foods like black beans, raspberries, avocados, bananas, fruits, vegetables, flaxseed, whole grains, and even oat bran. The freebie that I have for you today, which I'm really excited about, is 4 recipes, quick and easy. They take less than 10 minutes to prepare, but there's 2 smoothies and 2 small meals. If you add together, if you were to eat all these in one day, you would be getting 70 grams of protein. Nope, not protein, 70 grams of fiber in your meal. And it's only taking up about half of your eating that you would do the entire day anyways. The freebie that I have is called Poop is on the Way, because I promise you, if you eat this way for a few days, you won't have any problem in the constipation department, which is so common for anybody with any kind of chronic illness or autoimmune. So I hope you enjoy that. Tweak number 3 is, have you tried intermittent fasting? It's so much easier than it sounds, and it's actually healthy. What you're doing is giving your body a little fasting window. And what this does is it allows insulin to stabilize and also for your cells to repair themselves. So intermittent fasting means that you just don't eat in an 8 to 10 hour window. And really, when you think about it, you're probably oftentimes doing that already without even intentionally trying. So for example, let's say you eat breakfast at 9 a.m. and you eat dinner at 6 p.m. and don't eat anything else until you wake up the next morning at 9 a.m. That's an intermittent fast. You don't starve yourself. You don't eat less. You just shorten the window in which you eat. I promise you, you'll sleep better, you'll have more energy during the day, and this actually helps you maintain a healthy weight. Easy, and who wouldn't want all those health benefits? And finally, my tweak or tip number 4 is focus on eating protein at breakfast and your fat at dinner. Especially if you feel stuck with your weight, or if your health, you just feel like you're not giving your body the right fuel. You wake up, you're tired, you're fatigued, you have your brain fog. Let's just try this simple little tweak for a few weeks and see if you can really notice a difference. I know I did. So we know that there's 3 macronutrients: protein, fats, and carbs. You don't have to exclude any of these to have vibrant health. Let's just switch up when you eat what, when. For example, in the morning, protein is actually your fuel. It'll start you off right and keep you full. And it gives you energy. So for breakfast, eat protein, some good carbs, and a small amount of fats. For lunch, make sure you're still eating those good carbs combined with your protein and a little bit of fat. That'll keep your energy up throughout the day. But in the evening, ladies, focus on healthy fats. Healthy fats are slow burning and keep you feeling full. They also help stabilize your blood sugar and help you get a good night's sleep. This is especially important if you're going to try your intermittent fasting to have your healthy fats for dinner. And yes, always combine a protein, your healthy fat, a good carbohydrate for a balanced meal or snack. So those are the 4 tweaks or tips or strategies that I shared with this group earlier this week, and I hope you enjoy them too. Again, remember, poop is on the way. Get those recipes, 4 quick and easy time-saving recipes that will add to your diet over 70 grams of fiber in just one day. And that's only eating half the amount that you would normally eat for a day. Where to find this? Go to maureenlake.com, click on the podcast tab, and under that tab, look for episode number 5. And in that blog post, you will find the link to Poop is on the Way. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this Friday focus. I'll be back next week focusing on something else. But what I would love is to hear from you and find out what you would like me to talk about. Because after all, I want to share information that is empowering and important for you. And you can reach me via my website. You can contact me via email too, maureenlake4@gmail.com. I really look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for joining me and see you next week. Have a wonderful day.